Welcome back, everybody, to the Westlake Hornets Teambuilder Dynasty here on NCAA Football 14. As today, Westlake is headed out to Salt Lake City to take on their rivals, the number 25 ranked Utah Utes. Before we start today's game, I'd like to acknowledge the 25 former Westlake Hornets who were drafted into the NFL last night in the Jaguars franchise. No one was picked higher than Carter Westwood, who went second overall to the Pittsburgh Steelers, reuniting with his brother Stephen Westwood. The Westwood connection is going to be a thing in the NFL, which is really exciting. Looking at the other quarterbacks, Keith Fleming is a Panther, Marsucio Alteron is a Jaguar. The Jaguars and Bills each drafted 4 Westlake Hornets. A quartet of defensive players go in the first round in Kevin Blanchard, Jock Ballone, Dylan Washington, and Ronald Benson. So it's very exciting to see all these players at the next level. Welcome to Rice-Edsel Stadium as we focus on the Hornets of the present. Westlake has dropped to number 2 in the polls, even though they are 6-0. UCLA, Westlake's arch nemesis of the past few seasons, has moved up to number 1. Could that be a conference championship preview between the Hornets and Bruins? Maybe, that'd be a lot of fun. Westlake wins the coin toss, of course, and they will start on defense. So here is the Utah offense. They have a similar unit as last season. They have the same quarterback under center. It's Dodds. 3rd and 4, his pass is overthrown to the sidelines, incomplete. So here's the Westlake offense. CeCe Vaughn getting the start at quarterback. Obviously, Westlake in the midst of their QB battle with Vaughn and Anthony Cortez III. Vaughn was really good last week, and he is starting to gain a little bit of steam in the QB battle, although I do think AC3 is still the favorite. Nice play there to Kadarius Franklin for the first down. 3rd and 9 now for the Hornets, getting pretty close to the end zone. Vaughn under pressure, gets it to Troy. Is he in? Not quite, but he gets brought down at the 1. Nice play by the redshirt senior Cassius Troy. He's going to be a first-rounder next year. One of the very high Hornets who was going to be on that draft list in a season from now. 1st and goal, it's picked off! Vaughn was trying to get it to Isaiah Sparks in the flats, but it's going to be a pick 6 for Utah. Johnson with the INT. Sparks trying to catch up, but he cannot. Vince Johnson, the right end, with a pick 6. That is the first interception Westlake has thrown since week 1. CeCe Vaughn's first interception of the year was his very first collegiate pass. AC3 has not thrown an interception all year. Wow, how about that? Isaiah Sparks loses multiple yards there. Utah's defense really starting to feel themselves. Sparks is still the Heisman Trophy favorite, although he has cooled off a little bit after his hot start to the season. 3rd and 9. Vaughn looking to throw it. He connects with Maurice Rogers for a nice play. CeCe Vaughn knows he has to play well on this drive. Obviously, that pick 6 is not going to do him any favors if he wants to stay in this game for the QB battle. 2nd and 5. Noah Cox now gets absolutely smothered, but still gets it inside the 35. Cox listed as the 2nd tight end on the depth chart since, well, Westlake doesn't really have any other tight ends behind Lamar Gallagher. 3rd and 7 now for the Hornets. They are in field goal range, but I don't think they really want a field goal at this stage of the game after allowing the pick 6. CeCe Vaughn gonna run for the first down, showing off his legs for a nice play. And that will do it for the first quarter. Utah's offense has only had 3 plays. Westlake has dominated time of possession for good and bad. The Utes do lead at 7-0 thanks to their pick 6. But the Hornets are starting with good field position here in the second quarter as they try to pounce into the end zone. 2nd and 3, Irving Porter with the handoff. He's going to lose 2. Nice play by the Utes. And now it is going to be 3rd and medium for Westlake. This will probably be CeCe Vaughn's last drive until Anthony Cortez gets a few drives. Then whoever plays better will obviously get the rest of the game. It's a toss to the left side for Sparks. He only gets 1. Wrapped up by Utah, so Westlake forced to kick a field goal here. Zebediah Phoenix II, who's had a rough season. He does make it, so Westlake is now on the board 7-3. Hopefully Phoenix can start to pick it up here throughout the middle of the season. We know he's a very good kicker, but he's just been in a slump since the end of last year. Utah back on offense. First down. Dodds looking to throw it, and he's intercepted. Joe Lilly on the first play of the drive with the INT. What a season it has been for Joe Lilly. He has been incredible, in my opinion, with another interception. I believe he is 3 or 4 now on the year. He has done outstanding, transitioning from the inside to the outside. Utah's offense so far today has 6 yards, yet they're winning. That's unbelievable, but they're not going to be winning for long. Anthony Cortez immediately steps in the game, and he will connect with a Tegan Moon touchdown, and the Hornets will make it 10-7. That Joe Lilly interception might be a massive swing in momentum. Let's see if Utah's offense can get more than 6 yards on this drive. Dodds on first down, going to heave it deep, and he's intercepted again. Florentino Phoenix this time with the play, and Westlake gets it back. One of the only things Westlake struggled with a year ago was the turnover differential. This year, it's been the complete opposite. They're forcing turnovers at a high level, and for the most part, they are avoiding turnovers. Obviously, today, they had the pick 6, but still, in general, they've done a good job with that. 3rd and 7, that should not have been a first down. Matt Miller, however, with an incredible play after the catch. That was a bad throw by Anthony Cortez. He really underthrew him. But Matt Miller with an excellent move to keep the drive going. Very excited for Matt Miller, but he's going to be the starting running back next year. 3rd and 4, a strike up the middle for Cassius Troy. I think AC3 has to be pleased with how he has played today, and I would imagine the Hornets are probably going to stick with him at quarterback for the rest of the game. 2nd and 3, Cortez scrambling to the left side, going to try to run for a first down, and he does. He actually fumbled it out of bounds, but it was out of bounds, so it doesn't really matter. 3rd and goal now. Westlake trying to punch it in, make it a 2-score game. Cortez scrambling. He gets it to Sparks, but the Utah defense is right there to wrap him up. Isaiah Sparks has been unable to do anything in this first half. So here's the field goal unit. Zebediah Phoenix will make the chip shot. He is 2 for 2 today. Good to see him making a pair of field goals here in the first half. The Westlake Hornets now lead 13-7 as that will conclude half number 1. Shaky start for Westlake, but defensively the Hornets look really good. The offense has played better since AC3 has entered the game. Unsurprisingly, Cortez will remain in at quarterback as, again, on 3rd down, Cortez underthrows the running back, but this time, Westlake's unable to get the first down. Isaiah Sparks with no room to go anywhere. Utah has it back. Their offense amassed 1 first down in the first half. Yes, 1. Here's number 2 of the game. Sykes with a nice run. It's about time. It's about time that Utah's offense did something. Now, they have an opportunity to take the lead on this drive. And then immediately on the following play, Sykes loses 6 on the screen. A pair of true freshmen, Gordon Waters-Key and Jabari Achebe, bring him down for the loss. So maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe Utah's offense is not going to do anything on this possession. 2nd and 16 now for the Utes. 5 receiver set here. Very interesting. Dodds looking to throw it, and he is going to be sacked. Jabari Achebe brings down the quarterback, his 7th sack of the season. Michael Hopkins as well to finish him off, and now it's 3rd and 21. Dodds under more pressure to screen for Sykes, and he loses another yard. Another true freshman, Lubertz Roy, this time comes in to make the play. The true freshman really stepping up on that possession, and that would force another punt. Westlake's offense has it back. Their offense could do nothing today, and they'd probably still manage to win this game. There is Isaiah Sparks with a nice move. He's obviously had a very quiet day, but we know in the open field, he's dangerous. He just has to get those blocks. Westlake's run blocking today has not been overly great. 2nd and 6, Cortez under a ton of pressure. Somehow gets it to Cassius Troy. Touchdown, Westlake. Cortez kind of underthrew him. He's had a few passes today that have been underthrown, but that one totally paid off because the corner decided to go for the football rather than play the receiver. Bad angle from the corner. 48 just completely did not know where the ball was going, and Troy will score. Westlake is now going to go for 2, trying to make it an even 14-point game. Sparks with a handoff. He is stopped short. Utah State stuffs him up like Thanksgiving turkey, and the score will remain 19-7. Have there ever been a score in this series that's ended 19-7? That has to be a Westlake scoregami. But I would imagine one of these two teams is going to score sometime in this game. Probably not Utah. I mean, their offense has not shown any signs of life. Dodds on first down, stumbles, and he is going to be sacked. Brandon Ralph with the play. Utah does not lose anything there, but it is still registered as a sack. 3rd and 3 now for Utah. Only 46 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Can this be the drive where they start something, as Dodds does get the first down, rushing for a gain of 4, but he does not need any more to keep the drive going. Following play here for Utah, Dodds going to look to throw it this time under pressure. Surveys the pocket, and he is sacked. Big Tuna, Richard Rivers Jr. brings down the quarterback for the 10th time this year. Will Herring, who's now on the Packers, led college football last year with 10 sacks. Halfway through the season, Big Tuna's already matched that. 2nd and 13, Dodds sacked again. It's a fumble. Achabe brings him down for his 2nd sack of the game. Westlake's pass rush starting to heat up on this possession. And I'll do it for quarter number 3, 19-7. Your score. Westlake's offense still has not been dominant, but their defense continues to carry. On to the fourth quarter. Will this be where Utah's offense finally gets a spark? Utah's not out of this game if her offense decides to do just something. Dodds going deep, and it is broken up right in the hands of Brandon Ralph, but incomplete. Nearly a 3rd interception for Westlake's defense. Jacob Dodds today, 3 for 7, 0 passing yards, 2 interceptions. And we are in the fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen. That is remarkable. Westlake on offense. Isaiah Sparks gets a nice block from the fullback, Hill. Sparks down the field, gains 23. First big run of the game for Sparks, who's been quiet up to this point. Utah's run defense has done an outstanding job with him. Now nearing midfield, it's a handoff for Irving Porter. Porter with a nice run up the middle, as he will get 22 yards. And now Westlake's rushing attack is starting to figure things out a little bit. It took 3 quarters, but it looks like they're finally doing it. 2nd and 10, Sparks now with the handoff, trying to outrun the corner. Maybe I spoke too soon. Isaiah Sparks loses 3. I don't know how Westlake has 176 rushing yards today. It feels like they only have 76. Hornets 6 for 9 on 3rd down today. Nice. Can they make it 7 of 10? The answer is no. Anthony Cortez III sacked for a loss of 9 by Luke Smith. So that will force the field goal unit to come out. Zebediah Phoenix the second, already 2 of 2 today. Can he make it 3 for 3? His longest field goal yet of this game from around 37, and it is drilled. An easy one for Zebediah Phoenix. He is 3 for 3 in this one. Washington, as you can see, beats Arizona State. The Huskies are 5-1. Westlake does have to play Washington later in the season. That could be a big battle to determine who wins the Pac-12 North Division. Now it's 22-7. It's still technically a 2-score game, believe it or not. There's a nice play up the middle for Drew Wade, and now Jacob Dodds actually has positive passing yards. I don't believe it. The Utah Ute offense has 63 yards today. Westlake has almost 6 times that number. 2nd and 9, Jacob Dodds under pressure. He is sacked again. Noel Payne brings down the quarterback. Jacob Dodds certainly has to be in pain after that hit. Westlake's pass rush having themselves another field day in this one. 3rd and 14 now for the Utes. Jacob Dodds finds himself alone in the backfield. It's a short throw for Bennett, who is smothered. Michael Hopkins brings him down, and now it is 4th and 7. Utah has to go for it. This is the game. If they don't get it, then their chances are officially done. Not that Utah's offense really looks like they're going to do anything in the rest of this game. Barnett with a nice catch. He outruns Justin Graves to get the first down. That's hard to do. Justin Graves ran a 4.26 as a senior in high school. I imagine he's only gotten faster, so that's a really good play by Bennett. 2nd and 3 now. Utah's actually starting to move it a little bit. Nelson now brings the Utes into the red zone. They now have it at the 11-yard line. And it seems like things are clicking, but if only Utah's offense had clicked, I don't know, say 30 minutes ago when the game had started. 3rd and 6, Dodds looking to throw it. He's going to go for the end zone. Touchdown, Utah. Quincy Fletcher with the score. That is the first point all day Utah's offense has scored. Remember, the only other touchdown was the pick 6. So had that pick six not happened, Westlake would have technically pitched a shutout for 3.5 quarters. Utah's going to go for 2 now rather than wait. Try to make it a 7-point game. Dodds, under pressure, he gets it to Jackson, who is stopped. So it remains a 2-possession game. Huge hit there for Jenner Budga, and the Utes are forced to kick the onside. It's bobbled and picked up by Utah. Donta Burns recovers. The dream is still alive for Utah. I think this is the first time Westlake has bobbled an onside kick since the Season 6 natty against Penn State. We won't have to talk about that. You all know what happened. 3rd and 10, screen for Sykes. He is not going to outrun the speedy Jabari Achabe. Philip Sykes only gets 3, 4th and 7. How many chances left does Utah have of winning this game? It feels like they keep getting handed lifelines, and it's a matter of time until their lifelines run out. There you go. Philip Sykes gets nothing. Has to run out of bounds with under a minute to go. Westlake should hold on to victory. Unfortunately, this will be the first game Isaiah Sparks doesn't score, though. He's scored every other game. And I think I spoke too soon! Isaiah Sparks off to the races! This might not be the most sportsman-like thing, but he's trying to win a goddamn Heisman Trophy. What a move by Sparks! A 61-yard touchdown run. So now Sparks' stat line today actually looks good, when in fact he wasn't all that impressive. 29-13. Westlake just decided to kick the extra point, even though it's still a 2-score game. Dodd's pass for the sidelines is broken up by Joe Lilly. So now 4th and 3. Utah has to go for it with 19 seconds. I imagine they're probably just going to give up a prayer deep. I mean, that would be wise. Nope, they're going to run the ball. Okay. Philip Sykes only gets a yard, wrapped up by Winston Johnson, and that should officially do it. 29-13 your final. It was an ugly game, but sometimes you have to win the ugly ones. Westlake was phenomenal today on defense, forcing multiple turnovers, getting to the quarterback at will, and, I mean, Utah's offense really only showed up the final 3 minutes of this game. On offense, Westlake was not great. Isaiah Sparks was quiet up until the 4th quarter, where he did play very well. Anthony Cortez strengthened his lead in the QB battle. Cortez really did not have to do a whole lot in the second half, and he did not do a whole lot, to be fair. Cortez was just very average. So was CeCe Vaughn for the most part. So neither quarterback has really still broken away in this QB battle. I think Anthony Cortez is still the favorite. I think today's game helped his case a little bit, but I mean, even though we're halfway through this season, I don't know if there's any signs of this QB battle ending anytime soon. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. I'm out. Peace.